So welcome everyone, it's Monday, or you might be catching up and doing this another day. So remember, yoga is a great way of opening up the body, just kind of switching off from the busyness of the day, or even if you're relaxing on the beach, you've got your device with you and you just need some movement into body, especially if you're sitting down on lounge chairs or that aren't very comfortable for the spine. So we're going to move the spine in lots of different directions just to open up into the hips, into the knees, and just, open up your body a little bit this evening, or if you're catching up. So find a comfortable sitting position. I always put the same leg in front, so I have to remind myself to try the other leg in front, get comfortable, and just slide the shoulders away from ears as we just spend a moment or two dropping in. I'm sitting on a cushion. You may prefer to kneel instead. So as we take a moment or two, sigh it out, yawn it out if you've had one of those days. Take a moment or two just to maybe close down the eyes, or if you prefer, just a soft gaze on that horizon. As we just really take a moment just to check in. So all of those main points in the body, you can start from the head down. How is the head and neck? Check in with that. You might slightly move and adjust. The spine, again, you might take a rock and roll. The shoulders, you might roll back. The hips, you might slide side to side. Knees and ankles, how is my body feeling? What have I brought with me on the mat today? Is there any pain or strain or tight spots that I need to be mindful of, or maybe bring a bit more focus to this area? As we allow ourselves just to connect with the breath. Maybe this is the first time today you've taken that moment or two just to be in this moment. Noticing the rise and fall with each inhalation and each exhalation. Start to feel a little pulling up, little core connection, so we're rooting down through seating bones. On that inhale breath, the belly expands, the ribs open and the chest lifts. And that exhale, that's sort of ujjayi breath, letting it go, chest soften, ribs nip, and navel draws into spine. Let's continue with this kind of three-wave breath. Inhale, belly, ribs, and chest. And exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. Maybe you're envisaging the breath going up and down the spine. Maybe you're tuning into the elements of earth, rooting into seating bones and the cosmos, those heavens. So you can see a white light. Think of your spine as a bit of an electricity pole. All the signals up to the nervous system. That we're in a calm, safe place. It's really nice to set an intention. Maybe you started your morning with an affirmation or a prayer. So bring that back to mind if you did. Hands can be in heart center, or hand on heart and hand on belly, connecting with that lower dantian, whatever feels authentic to you. Repeat your word, your mantra, your prayer 3 times now. And then when you're ready, reach your right arm. You can have your left hand on a bolster or a book or a block if you prefer. And exhale, take a nice side bend. Inhale, slightly reach, come up on your fingertips to the left. Lengthen out the head again, and exhale, down we go. Opening up the side body, open back again. And again, this time hold, take a breath in. Slightly turn now, spread out your fingertips and look at that left thumb, getting right into that armpit QL muscle. Take a breath in and take a baby twist. So just clasp the hand by the knee, breathe in, drop into the belly a little bit, And then exhale, twist, draw the navel in. You can lift the spine a bit taller. As you look behind you, give that sort of smile to whoever's behind you. Maybe it's a loved one. Feeling the navel drawing into spine, breathe in. And then exhale, unspiral slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, reach that left arm up. Slowly exhale, take it over to the right. Inhale slightly out. And exhale. So if you're feeling uncomfortable, change your seated position. Inhale out. And exhale. So just linking the movement with breath. Inhale here. And then exhale, slight baby turn, look to the right thumb. So spread out those fingertips, plant them down. Inhale, soften, so drop into the belly slightly. And then exhale, twist, cup the hand, and look over that shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, draw navel to spine. Exhale, back to center. Now's a good chance just to switch those legs, reach your arms up. Take an inhale, so really root down through sooting bones, draw your navel in and reach, reach, reach. Keep your spine nice and long. Keep spreading out those fingertips and suck your navel in. So you're pulling up through your pelvic floor now. Slowly lower down. Anyone with any disc issues, just stay here with the spine very nice and long. Don't round in. If there's no back issues, you can enjoy a fold down and slowly walk the fingertips forward, 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 resting the head. Maybe it's going nowhere near the floor, but keep those seating bones rooted down. Don't let yourself roll forward. Again, draw in, let the head surrender, just bringing yourself a little bit more inward to that inner landscape, feeling that feeling of peace and calm. As we inhale, draw navel in, chin to chest, and then as you exhale, peel up from the lower back, one vertebrae at a time, walk the fingertips in, roll the shoulders, and then lift the chin, the nose, and the head, sit tall. Good. Inhale, reach arms up, interlink the index fingers, and take the arm up, and take a little swish side to side, forward and backwards. Breathing in, and we're going to take the hands behind, open them up. You can place them on the lower back with the elbows just squeezed together, or you can clasp them and open up and do what we just did going forward if there's no back issues. Keep scooping the belly in. That's bringing you up. That's protecting that fold forward of the spine. Roll yourself back up. Good, back to center. And then just roll the shoulders again. Let's take a nice little neck release. We haven't done any neck work together for a little while. So breathe in, exhale, draw the ear towards the right side. Again, you can cup the hand. Back to center, breathe in. Exhale, other side again, just opening up. Good, back to center. This time we're going to hold it a few more breaths. Exhale. Cup the hand and then stretch the other arm out, especially if you've been doing lots of tapping on a computer. Wiggle out those fingertips and make a fist. Wiggle them out and then turn the thumb behind you. That will get right into that levator scapula. Lift your chin now, see how that feels. Should feel really intense, that one, but it's really good. We're just opening up those pathways, getting some fluids in. Drop the chin, release the hand, bring it back to center, bring your head back up. You'll probably need a couple of shoulder rolls there in the center, all the way up and down. That will feel quite nourishing. Do 2 one way, and then 2 the other. We forget about how tight our shoulders get, so a little bit of myofascial if you're noticing you haven't done any self-massage for a while. Then gently ear to shoulder, holding again a little longer here. Stretch that right arm out. Take a breath in. And again, make a fist. Wiggle out the fingertips. Good. Make a fist. Wiggle out the fingertips and turn. Option, then lift the chin. Wonderful. That should get right into that spot again there. Breathe in through your core, connecting, lifting up perineum. pelvic floor, and then chin to chest. Exhale, bring it back to center. Okay, let's take some rooster circles for the arms. We're going to inhale up and exhale back. So just because we haven't done much work together over the last sort of 2 weeks, so really mobilizing you, getting you prepared for the sun sounds, and we'll, with the lunges and just opening our whole body up for you. Good. And then reverse all the way up, round, back and down. Remembering today, if shoulders are causing any issues, you can just do cat-cows instead of the chaturandas. You don't have to do the more intense ones. You can just modify. Good. Then from here, we're going to bring the legs together and we're going to draw them in. Let me sit back a little bit here, and we're going to grab hold of the feet and just take a nice little butterfly into opening up the hips. So we're bouncing the knees up and down, getting into those very, very, very big sort of circular hip joints, the ball and socket. Breathing in and then breathing out, and then inhale, lift the knees right up towards the armpit, and then exhale down. Maybe you can open up the feet, like you're reading a book. Maybe you can't, so don't force. It's very strong groin stretch, this one. Good, lovely. Bring knees together. Let's now go onto our knees. I've got my cushion because I've lost my little bit that used to be for my knees. I don't know where it's gone. Take a moment or two to sit there in Seiza, massage into those glutes, especially again, lots of sitting. Maybe you've been doing some sports, so just getting into that piriformis. Good. And then when you're ready, take a toe stretch just to stretch under. Hands can be forward on the thighs or come to prayer. Try to get all the way down, wiggle out the little pinkies and see if you can get them connecting to the mat. Mine are nowhere near. That's going to take me another 20 years. Breathe. Connect again if you just joined in with your affirmation, your word, your prayer, your mantra. And then when you're ready, come to a elephant pose to start with. Let's start off just with a wide forward fold. Legs nice and wide. Arms wider than the mat, and just sort of get down into those heels. Try to get them down onto the floor. Push your knees back a bit. Elbows soft. Get the whole stretch from the ankles, heels, Achilles, calf muscles. That flexion of knees, thighs, chin in, looking through. And then when you're ready, come to your down dog. So you might still enjoy a wider arm and a wider leg. Make it feel functional for you. If you haven't done any down dogs for the last week or so, just ease yourself in. With a little marching in and out, just walking the knees in, pedaling in, going right onto the tips of the toes. And then you can turn. Drop the knee in, look to the one armpit, and then vice versa. Just opening up the body, finding those creaks, those cranks, those tight spots. Just observing, how is my body responding to this? Good. We're then going to step through with our right leg into a lunge. Drop the back knee, take a moment or two, and again, just to help you stabilize through the pelvis, take the front foot to 11 o'clock. Gently ease in, push back. You can come on the fingertips and you can just hang out here. Now there's a tuck under a tailbone if you're going to come up with the spine. You're really engaging the core and you're trying to pull back on those hips, so not one is sliding forward from the other. They are parallel. Then your option is to come up to your crescent lunge. Some of you are going to be more upright, depending on where the up front knee is. And then some of you can ease back down, reset. So this is a bit fiddly. Glutes are connected, core, belly, navel, pulling into spine. Look forward or look up. There's no back issues. Gently down. We're going to push back to a down dog. Exhale. Take a moment or two there, pedal it out. Drop down to child's pose if the wrists are already saying hello to you. And then gently bring that left leg in. Reset knee down. Take now that foot to 1 o'clock. You might just see it helps with the pelvis a little bit. Good. Draw in core, strong and connected. So firing up that heat. Hands on thigh floor, or gently lift up and gently ease in. Good. Breathe in. This time, as we exhale, we're going to come to the top of our mat. Start our sun salutations. First of all, a nice dangle. Take a moment or two there just to move side to side. Take a flat back, so hands on shin or the floor. Slide the shoulders away from ears. Head and tailbone in one long line. Exhale, fully fold. Unless there's any disc issues, then you'll want to stay in that flat back position. Good. We're going to roll up now, or with a flat back, one vertebrae at a time. So modify if you need to. You're coming up to your mountain pose. Slide the shoulders away from ears. Bring the hands into prayer. Take a moment to breathe in and breathe out. If you've not got much arm room, keep hands in prayer. Really inhale up. Option, take a little baby back bend here. Squeeze the inside thigh button core. Exhale, fold. Nose to knee. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step or jump into a lunge. Look up. Push back to down dog as you exhale. Inhale, way forward. Drop on your knees. Take your modified chaturanga. Exhale, chaturanga, hover. Inhale, nose, chin and chest. Squeeze the belly. Maybe just do a cobra for the first one. And then push up onto the knees and exhale, down dog, just to warm up that lower back a bit more. Inhale, step through that other leg lunge. Step through as we exhale, fold. A quick transition on that fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up through the spine. Pull in that navel like you're sucking an ice cube into the spine. Reach up. Take that little smile. You made it on the mat. And then gently bring hands to heart center. Take a nice deep breath in, so toes are facing forward. Exhale out. Half moon. Interlink index fingers and thumbs. And exhale, take a half moon. Gently back to center. Breathe in. Exhale to the side. Gently back to center. Gently to the side. Gently back to center. Gently to the side. Good. Coming back to center, take a baby cactus. Lower the elbows. Tuck that tailbone under. Look up. Good. And then exhale, roll all the way down. Lovely. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Opposite leg now steps into your lunge. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, way forward. Remember, you can do a cow cat. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. So you're doing your cat-cow option if you want. Exhale, all meeting in down dog. Step the other leg through. Take your lunge. Step the back leg in. Take your forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up through the spine or flat back. Reach to the sky, take your baby back bend. Exhale, follow those hands down. Focus on the tip of the nose, your drishti. Breathe in and breathe out. Half moon again, inhale. Elbows by the hairline. Exhale, push the hips forward. Back to center, breathe in. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, back to center. One more each side. Good. Try not to twist at the knees or the elbows or those ankles. Back to center. Baby cactus, look up. Good. Hands down. Exhale. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step back into the lunge. This time on the lunge, you're going to take a high lunge option with the knee off the floor. So remember, your front foot is either at 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock, just to help you get a little bit more stability there. We're going to try to take the arms away, like Superman, Superwoman. Our chests are still sitting on that front thigh. Good. And then we're going to lift the chest, lift the arms and do a high lunge. So pretty tricky, this one. Really push down that front knee, really scoop in. Good. Warrior one now. Step the foot in much closer. Good. Back heel, back toe facing that front corner. And hips forward. So they want to go forward like this. You really need to work on sliding back here. Yeah. Glutes connected, arms up. Take a breath in. And then take your pyramid, straighten the front leg. Hands can be on the hips or on the thigh. Now, this is pretty tricky. Lots going on here with the calf muscle and hamstring here. So for some of you with any back issues, just keep your spine long. If you've got no back issues, you might like rounding down, but wow, I haven't done that for a while, so it's very tight for me. You might be feeling the same. Come into a triangle, step the back foot back, facing the long end, and then lift your torso, and then bring your triangle in. Keep scooping. And then push your front knee, come to reverse warrior, option hand on the thigh or wrap the arm round. Take a right angle, front elbow, front thigh, reach that top arm over the shoulder or over the head. Scoop the belly, take a nice deep breath in, reverse warrior again. Take a nice deep breath in. Good. Step to the top of your mat and hold into dancer. We haven't done dancer for ages. I've got the wall, I've just cheated. Bend into that knee. Yeah, take your time. Some of you are just going to have the hand on the hip and just focus on that really strong quad and hip flexor stretch of the back leg. If you want to take the balance challenge, you can lower the torso as you lift the back knee in one line into that kind of warrior three position, or you can take, if there's no back issues, a back bend by lifting the toe and the top front fingers. A bit more challenging, that one. I always call this the Instagram. Come back to center if you need to reset. Again, that's pretty strong on the back, remember. Take then your figure of eight, flex that back foot and sit into it. Lots of wall hopping today. I don't know how you lot are doing. Walls or cabinets, yeah? Now, option elbows down. Keep scooping the belly in. Option stay here or take a leg split if there's no back issues. Slowly lower the back leg. Slowly fold all the way down, and we're going to step out now into a high plank. We're going to do a little bit of core, and then we'll have a little release in our child's pose. So we're going to bring one knee in, one, and push back, and in, push back. So this option here is just to kick out one leg and bring it back. Again, if you want to go a little faster, just to bring a little bit more core in, yeah, a bit more cardio, feel free to do that. And again, you might adopt the breathing out through the mouth. 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Knee to elbow now, cheetah. Or slow and back. Slow and back. So it's up to you if you're doing double time or slow. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a moment to rest down. Release those wrists. Give them a little love. Curl round. Palm up, palm down. Other way. Give them a shake. Good. Okay. When you're ready, back up to down dog. Good. Okay, so now we're doing the other leg. We're going to step the other leg in. We're going to take our low lunge going into high lunge position. Back knee on the floor maybe. Get your pelvis in that correct position. That foot at that 11 or 1 o'clock, depending what foot's in front of you. Lift the knee and then keep your chest on the thighs. Take your arms off. So quite powerful this one. Keep squeezing in. Good. Reach the arms up. Drop the back knee. Breathe. Step in, warrior 1. Option again. Take the hands on the hips, help yourself here. Good. Straighten the front leg. Take your pyramid. Half, quarter, you choose. Now you'll notice that the back foot has turned towards that front end of your mat. Drop down. Bend the knee if it's too much. If your leg is screaming, your knees, then just bend the knee. The back there's an issue with the back, you'll just keep yourself here. Turn the back foot. Slowly turn yourself up to triangle. Quick transition. Take a nice deep breath in. Good. Bend the front knee. Exhale. Come into your reverse warrior. Lovely. Take a nice deep breath in here. Good. Take your right angle. Reach across. So you might need to be wider with the back leg, especially if you've got longer legs. Take a nice deep breath in, scoop the belly, exhale up. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. Gently come to the top of your mat. Get ready for your dancer. Bend your knee, soften the back knee. It's always a micro bend in that supported leg, never locking it fully out. Settle there. Find your focus point, no rush. Arm can be up or down. Again, maybe just for you, maybe there's been cycling, running, lots of walking on the golf course, and that quad stretch might feel really nice. So just hang out there if you prefer. Take your balance option. Very wobbly today. See how you're all doing. Well done. I happened to bang my knee on the bed, my foot on the bed, and it's knocked my knee. So take your time. Take the leg up into your figure of 8, hands into prayer. Again, just be upright. Drop the bottom, keep scooping that belly in. See if you can go elbows to shin. Any issues with ankles or knees or hips, then just stay there. Option forward fold or one leg split. Good, place the back leg down. Walk to the long end of your mat, the center of your mat. Take a nice wide elephant now, really wide with arms and legs. Soften down. Your head is literally near enough touching the floor. Elbows are soft. Heels down. Good. Walk your hands in a bit. Lift your spine up. Walk your feet in a bit, heel toe, heel toe. Take a more narrow forward fold now, if that's good. Again, if forward folds are not for you, you know your options just to keep your spine long. Good. Walk your heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Come to a high squat or a Hindi squat. A moment or two there. Use then the elbows to push open those knees. Again, you should feeling that really strong pull up through perineum and pelvic floor muscles. And we're going to go straight into boat pose. So pop your bottom down. I'm going to turn to the side. Lift your legs straight up. So again, if you need to move the seating pads out of the way. So we've got our knees together, ankles together. Arms can be under knees or in front, shoulders released. So we can lift up and we can lower. And lower. So you might want that strong, more Pilates breath just to lift the legs up, straight and back. Keep trying to keep the chest as lifted as possible. Then try a low boat, high boat, or half boat if you're with me. High boat would be straight leg. If anyone's got back issues, you're definitely not doing that option. Touch the heels and down. If you feel like I can't do any more, then that's fine. Just have a rest. Try to get to your lucky 10. If you're getting to your lucky 4 and just want to hug your knees in, then honor that. That's absolutely fine. It's really, really surprising, just a few weeks of not doing these, how our cardio level very quickly starts to die down. So, when you're ready, hug your knees in. And then bring your knees together. And we're going to take the arms out to the side. And we're going to use the weight of the knees to go across the navel to the back. Hold. And then gently back to center. Good. Gently to the side. And then turn the head. And back to center. So we're using those oblique muscles here. Taking that twist. Gently back to center. Gently twist. And gently back. Stretch up those legs to the sky. Plant those arms down. And we're going to take a little scissor. We're going to go 1 and 2. And back up for 2. Do our little pyramid. Down for 4. 3. Your option is bend the knees. Up for 4. 3. 2. Don't let go of the belly anytime here. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Up for 6. 5. 4, 3, 2, down for 10. Up for 10. Good, reverse it one more time. 10, 9. Keep squeezing. Up for 10. Use those inside thighs. Down for 8. Up for 8. Arms down. Down for 6. 5. Keep squeezing. 4. 3. We're nearly there. Up for 6. That should be excruciating now. Woo, tummy muscles down for 4. You got this. Up for 4. Good. Down for 2. Up for 2. And hug those knees in. Take a little release side to side. Well done, guys. Massage round and other way. Take a little reclined butterfly. Just drop the feet down and let the knees fall out for a moment. Drop the arms to a side. Just breathe into the belly. In and out. Good. Then bring the legs, knees in, feet Let's take a nice little bridge pose. So walk your feet back towards your bottom, plant the hands down and thumbs next to the bottom. Take a breath in, make sure there's nothing under your head now, and peel the hips up and just gently walk those thumbs in towards each other underneath the spine, and you can clasp the hands. So you've got your bridge. If you prefer with your more softer bridge pose with just a brick block or a book under your sacrum, the two knobbly bits, then opt for that option. Keep pushing your hips up to the sky. Feel your glutes activate. Pelvic floor pulling in and up. It's like you're scooping your pelvic floor inwards. Gently peel the arms out, and then one vertebrae at a time. Take your time. Take a little rock and roll, massage in. Good, we're going to come onto the belly now, do a little bit of lower back strengthening work. Roll forward, roll onto your hands, and then make your way onto your belly. Slowly just wobble those hips side to side, elbows out to the side, and then just take a moment or two there. Now, as we push the pubic bone down, draw the navel into spine. That's a one movement, one count. Exhale, lift your front leg. Inhale, tap, squeeze in. Exhale, lift your back leg. So we're trying to do this whole sequence without squeezing those dominant brothers, the glutes. So just bringing a bit of strength work just into the erector spinae muscles. So again, it's just isolating. Good. Everything feels good there. Then you can do a double leg. Now we're going to use the glutes. Push down, squeeze in, and lift both. Toes off the floor. And lower down. And lift both. And lower down. If your body signals it's had enough, then listen. And down. One more. And down. Gently walk your hands forward now and come on the fingertips. Now we're going to keep the feet down, breathe in, and we're going to gently lift the head, the nose, the chin and chest, and just push up onto those fingertips. It's a bit of a back bend, bringing a little flexion in, back extension, and then gently peel back down. Good, and again, lifting up. And back down. Okay, we're going to give you an option to lift both arms and legs and take a little flutter. We do this often in Pilates. A little flutter forward and back with arms and legs. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands underneath the head. Roll yourself up. Gently cross the knees. Gently stretch those legs out in front. Move those seating pads out of the way. Breathe in. So a nice forward fold. Exhale, forward. Now some of you are just going to have the hands quite close to the hips and the knees very bent. So the spine is staying long. We're not rounding in. That's really important. You're not pulling into this lower back. Keep scooping. Keep walking down. Toes are up towards the sky. And if you can, without putting any pressure, keep the chest up. Touch the fingertips, the shins, or the side. Good. Then when you're ready, slowly bring yourself up. Try one more. Roll yourself down. Exhale. Let the head surrender this time. Gently peel up, so slide up, so you're still sliding up one vertebrae at a time. Sit yourself back and then just take a little back opening. Gently back to center, rolling all the way down. Coming to Savasana, your option is knees together, out for a little while, and then just hug in. Just get comfortable, little circle one way and then the other. Taking a moment or two there. And as you gently just find a moment or two in that comfortable place. Giving yourself a moment just to survey your body, make any adjustments. Checking in. Again, just noticing how the clothes are feeling. Anything that's going to kind of not make you feel comfortable. Again, when parts of your body are still asking for attention, they're not completely at ease and they continue to disturb the nervous system. Now turn your attention to your breath. Inhale through your nose and be aware of the breath as it fills your lungs. Your abdomen rises, and without pause, begin the exhalation. Continuing to breathe through your nose while allowing the abdomen to fall naturally as the air leaves your lungs. Relax and allow the rhythmic nature of the breath to take over as inhalation and exhalation flow effortlessly to one another. Soon the back of the body will begin to feel gently warm as it rests against the floor. Allow this sensation to rise through the front of the body. Soften the face, the front of the neck and throat, the chest and the tops of the shoulders, the arms all the way down to the tips of your fingers. Relax the rib cage and the area of your heart. The abdomen softens as it rises and falls with each breath. Tops of the thighs soften and your relaxed attention flows all the way down to the tips of the toes. Then move it back to the crown of the head. As muscles relax, the nerve impulses travelling to and from them decrease, and the brain calms down. The message of relaxation spreads throughout the entire nervous system, and gradually the tensions that have crept into your body and mind release. This is a pose that we can maintain for about 10 minutes. You'll begin to notice that distraction or stressful thoughts are increasingly unimportant and fall away. You'll be more alert of the mental process that disturb your relaxation and recognize how these thought patterns affect your body. You enable yourself to change and to empower your body's natural healing properties. Now you have the beauty of being at home, so you are very welcome to just hang out here, stay here longer. Maybe you haven't done any relaxation for a while. If you do want to come up, You're very welcome to draw the knees into chest and bring yourself slowly up. Gently take a rock side to side. Ignore me if you're just lying there enjoying that moment. When you're ready, gently bringing yourself to that sitting position. Take a moment to give yourself thanks for your practice, for your time on the mat today. Namaste. Look forward to seeing you all on Wednesday for Yummy Yin. So spreading out the days for you, a little bit of everything throughout the week, hopefully for the next at least 3 weeks anyway. Let's see if we can get it to 3 weeks more, and then we might have a bit of a break because you'll all be going off on holidays. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening.